One thing that I had come across a lot is that I think previously when I was running my agency was there was a boom. I don't know whether is it still now because I'm out of it, but there was a boom of these businesses that basically rely on OEM products. So basically they would go to a factory, get a formula, then package it in their branding, their brand, their packaging, whatever, and then sell it. That was a boom. You had skincare products, you had feminine wash, cosmetics, whatever, all these products, perfumes, anything, name it. And I had a few of these clients. So they came to me, and one thing that surprised me was they would always spend all their money on their product. They would always spend, like if they had 3,000, okay, I'm buying the MOQ, I have 3,000 products. And then they would come to me upset that it wasn't selling, which I thought was just bonkers. Like how do you have a business, not market, build the demand for it, and then tell me that, no one is buying, right? So, and I understand this market is a red ocean. It's a dark red ocean, right? Every Tom, Dick and Harry can have their own brand. It's hyper competitive. And then everyone is claiming that, no, you have to have an agent system, referral system and all this. That's why you have news, drop shipping, you have agent to you and all these companies that are coming up because of the boom of this industry, right? So whoever is listening, whoever is watching, what would you suggest that these businesses that are operating in a competitive space, low margins, how do they market their products effectively?
Well, first and foremost, the pattern that you just said is actually not the wrong pattern. Yeah, the marketing pattern is right. But I think the manner how they make use of it with proper timelines and proper contingency plans is the problem here. For example, if I have an OEM product now, because of the rise of digital market, OEM is completely accepted in this market. I don't care. Like that's why today Starbucks is still doing well because there are people who love Starbucks. But just right beside Starbucks, there's a coffee shop. You may have not heard it but if you can serve me well, I'll be interested to be part of you. Now the question is, how do I know you serve me well? Often happens through a testimony. Okay. Once upon a time, right before digital, the demonstration of testimonies didn't take place instantly unless it's a TV news.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise, you got to really plan out an ad and you got to put up an ad and people know that it's a commercial ad.
Okay.
Today, digital has created a platform that, look, it's real. This guy is saying it's real. He really enjoyed the coffee here. So that gives them the 1 mileage extra to stand ahead to compete with big brands. The only difference is they got bigger budgets and they got bigger recognitions and reputation. That's all. If I can go, certain industries, people don't mind compromising the brand if the services or the coffee or whatever that you have is good. Now, taking that to the next level, skincare businesses seems to be one of the most prominent business in Malaysia. I tell you, I thought that during pandemic, they're going to cry. My clients, they're going to cry, but they were the one doing the most. Ladies rather wear the makeup before the Zoom calls. So I think that is the thing. But now the problem is, you're absolutely right. I think these entrepreneurs don't have the basis of how do I start this business, and more importantly, how do I make sure that this market is done? The marketing is done. So the first ever thing, you may want to split it into three simple things. I'll just make it. If you don't want to, I can go more detail about it. But number one, you got to first educate your customers why your product is very important, and you got to create the hype first before you start committing to numbers. So I would rather say develop your own community first. So don't just simply say, I got this product, I want to sell it to you. But I think create a platform that people want to be part of your communications on a long-term basis. Look, this particular gang, this particular brand has been giving me lots of educations on how do I take care of pigmentations. And slowly, once you earn their trust, that's where the branding comes in. When you earn their trust, now next, I am selling this product, would you be able, IDA process, This has been done. And this is when the second step, you start telling them, and start promoting it in a very entry level first. And last but not least, you're going to have multiples of agents, you're going to have multiples of dropshippers, whoever it is. If you don't train them well, they are not going to represent your brand. They're just going to represent another product.
That's true.
So now, the most important formula here is, how would you instill the brand in all the stakeholders so that the customer takes it very well? Like I always tell my customers, my rather participants or students, marketing is not about showing how good you are or how smart you are, but marketing is all about making your customer feel smart. The moment the customer feels smart, trust me, man, your branding is done.
Done. Yeah.
And that's the only activity that you should be focusing on. In the end of the day, is my customer very proud to be? Look at the Apple. We are proud to use Apple.
Yeah. Apple users are crazy.
Unfortunately, you're not proud to be a Menu fan today, you see?
No, I am. Oh my God. No. I am. I love Menu. Love.
So, but that's the plan. That's the idea. In the end of the day, the customers are the kings. If they are happy with you, they make mistakes. I tell you, I'll give you a classic example if you don't mind. I was staying in this one hotel. I don't want to mention the brand name. I'm the last brand destroyer.
Okay, brand criticizer. Yes.
So I was in this beautiful hotel, and I think we truly understand that right after pandemic, they have so much of shortages of funds, and I think they need to have enough people and everything.
It's tough time.
Their food was amazing. Being a vegetarian, they served me so well. But that night, I stayed, and I so badly. I'm a person who drinks almost 6 liters of water every day. Yeah.
6 liters of water.
Brother, trust me, I can compete with you just like that. Real water.
I would lose.
Don't think I'm Indian. I'm talking about.
Water. I thought 6 liters of what?
I know that drinking blood is in me, an Indian, Malaysian Indian.
Yeah.
But this is I'm talking about real water.
Okay, what real water? Okay.
Now, I was trying to call them to ask for a few bottles of mineral water, brother. For almost 3 hours, nobody answered until I had to walk down with my sexy shorts and I got to tell them, guys, can I have some water?
Okay.
So when I leave the hotel, I was equally happy. So I told them, the general manager, I think one of the duty manager, I said, good, I had a fabulous training. I had a fabulous session here and I had a fabulous stay. Thank you very much. You guys took care of me like a kid in the food. But my personal advice to you, I was trying to call you guys, but I couldn't get you. I said, sorry, sir, you must understand that. I truly understand. Now you see, branding, you have earned the respect and trust in me. But you make mistakes as a human, so I'm understanding. So I'm telling you, no problem. But brother, you may not have enough people in the restaurant because the damage may be just a small complaint that you are not being attended. Versus if I would have had something terrible, I'd have had heart attack or fall down in the room, your damage is going to be a bigger one. So think about this and be very purposeful when you do a brand planning.
That's true.
This is
very
important.
True. That's very true. Very true. Now, speaking of branding, I